How are you guys doing today, this evening, this morning, whenever you are watching me? Baby, you're gonna get your confirmations through me today. To my newcomers, I got a treat for you. Okay. And even to my family members, I got a treat for you today. So I'm gonna be honest. I did not, me personally, I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to bring this up. And the reason why I didn't want to bring this up is because I just feel like I just did an amazing cleanse, done released everything I needed to release. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't want to bring the old to this new. Don't come wiping your mouth on me. You all nice and fit. Everybody say hi, Georgia. Okay. But I didn't want to bring it to y'all because I don't want y'all to repeat y'all past. But Spirit said, Charlie, you gotta bring it up, babes. You gotta talk to him because this message might only go out to a few of you, or more than a few of you. But Spirit wants me to talk to y'all today, kick it with y'all today, reveal what I need to reveal today. So let's get into it. And I think after this reading, I might do one more because I feel like I want to do a reading for my high vibrational people. And just because if this reading fits y'all today, like if this one fits for you today, this does not mean that you're not high vibrational. I just feel like everybody's going through different stuff. All right. Is y'all ready? Buckle y'all seatbelts, okay? We are doing a song. We're going to be divided into a song. Let me stop playing with y'all. We're going to be divided into a song. It is Confessions Part 2. The reason why is because one of my clients was over here talking about confessions earlier today. And it's been popping up like throughout the weeks. And I just feel like it's time to bring it. So let's get into it, y'all. Okay? Wait. I'm not doing both confessions and sisters. You choose one. Because not them trying to have us go back to the first one. You want to know something, though? Maybe I got to do 2 parts. The ancestor said I got to do the original and I got to do part 2. Okay. I'm gonna try to do this as fast as I can. Yeah, I promise y'all I'm gonna try to do this as fast as I can so this don't end up an hour video. Okay? Now, Usher goes on to say this, because I don't want to repeat no bullshit.
That I've been doing is all bad. I got a chick on the side with a crib and a ride. I've been telling you so many lies, ain't none good, it's all.
Okay. If this is a you thing, okay, I'm gonna start just like this. If this is a you thing, okay, if you got the chick on the side, or if you got the man on the side, because you know, gender neutrality, okay? You could be having somebody on the side that got the crib and the right, like maybe you got a side piece, a second home, a second lifestyle, or you could be dealing with somebody that does, or you could be dealing with somebody that does. And this is where Charlie is saying, I am not here to judge you by any means necessary. I'm only here to shed light on a situation either that you are going through or that is impacting you, or to bring light so we can clear up some old and make space for some new. That's the only reason why I'm here with y'all today, okay? I want to say it just like that, okay? Now, he goes on to say he's been telling so many lies. If you guys have been lying in this time, clean it up. Clean it up. Clean up on aisle 3, please. Clean up, okay? 1 second.
Just wanna confess it's been going on so long. Girl, I've been doing you so wrong. And I'm...
Alright. If you are dealing with somebody could put you or have placed you in a third party, or vice versa. Take what you need, leave what you don't. I feel like it's about to get exposed. Number 1. Numero uno. I don't know why I gotta start speaking Spanish with your asses. Number two, whoever this is, I feel like they've been doing wrong for a long time. Now, I don't know if you're the third party in the situation or if you're the girlfriend in the situation, but I'm gonna be honest. I think you might be the third party. Now, if you are the third party, welcome to the third party. If you are the girlfriend, welcome to the girlfriend stage. Listen, now this could very much be something you have previously went through and spirit wants is bringing it out of you so you can clean it up, because the full moon very much was yesterday, okay? And we don't want to manifest nothing. We don't want to mess nothing, or hold on, wait. We don't want to mess up anything that's for your new, but I feel like we got to clean up your old, okay? Okay. Now let's keep going.
Everything that I've been doing is all bad. I got a chick on the side with the crib and a ride. I've been telling you so many lies. Ain't none good, it's all bad. And I just they confess to spend.
If you are bisexual, and I do mean bisexual, you could be telling your boyfriend you got a girlfriend on the side. Or you could be telling your girlfriend you got a girlfriend on the side, okay? Because I see both ways, y'all. I see both ways. Okay, somebody's about to confess. Now, guys, in this moment, because Spirit specifically told me just do confessions, I feel like if this is not about cheating stuff, because guys, Charlie's single-ish. I am single as single can be. Right in this moment, I'm really single. And I'm chilling. Ain't nothing bad going on. But I just feel like, y'all, if this is what you are going through, or if this is what you've previously went through, then I feel like this is what we're cleaning up. It could be time for you to confess something to someone. Confess what went wrong. Or just confess, I don't know why I'm getting your sins. The name Sin could be Cynthia. Let's keep going.
I've been doing you so wrong, and I want you to know that every time I was in LA, I was with my ex-girlfriend. Every time you called, I told you, baby, I'm working. I was out doing my dirt.
Okay, real quick. LA could be symbolic. Somebody dealing with their ex-girlfriend. If you are the ex-girlfriend and you are still dabbling with your ex, it could be that. Hi, Miss 23. Yeah, so something could be from like when you were younger. Okay, some of y'all, it could be for now, but 23, okay, about 2 years ago, 2 to 5 years ago, 2 to 8 years ago, 28, somebody could be 28. Let's keep going. 29, welcome to the board. Something about Spirit could be asking you to come clean with your dirt. Even if it hurts somebody. Whew, jeez. Okay, keep going.
Hand in hand in the Beverly Center, like, man, not giving a damn who sees me.
I do want to say, if you weren't thinking about hurting somebody, so okay, I want to read it two different ways. If you were the person that was cheating, creeping, digging the streets, TLC vibes, I want to say, if you was the person that wasn't caring, but you care now that it had to be exposed, or that it was exposed, or you got caught, I just feel as though make peace with that. Understand, you was young, you was dumb, you was ruthless. Hurt people, okay? Hurt people real bad. Now, if you was the person that was getting cheated, okay? Hi, Lottie. You said ex-husband. Ooh. If you was the person that was getting cheated on, this is just revealing how they was feeling when they was doing the deed on you. Okay, let's keep going.
Wrong, acting like I didn't have you sitting at home, thinking about me, being the good girl that you are. I bet you probably believe you got a good man.
Now, because I'm opening up this board, okay? Because y'all, girls cheat too. Got the notifications, right? And you want to know something? I just got a notification that says, I peacefully detach myself from people and situations that detract from my happiness. So if you're the one that got cheated on, I just feel like the best thing for you to do in this time is release yourself. And one of my videos kept popping up today, which was protect your peace. And for some reason, I just feel like in this moment, y'all, protect your peace at all cost. But I do feel like there's something about, like, if you are the one that cheated, be accountable. If you were the one that got cheated on, protect your peace. But like, something about make peace with the situation. Something about making peace in this moment feels very, 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 very symbolic. Keep going.
The things I'm about to tell you I've done. Brace yourself, it ain't good, but it would be even worse if you heard this from somebody else. Everything that I've been doing it.
If you are the person, and even if it's not cheating, even if it's just you telling the truth, but I'm getting creeping energy. I'm gonna be honest. I'm getting creeping energy. It feels better when it comes from you than it comes from somebody else. Whatever that is. If that's you telling somebody, I still got feelings for my ex. It feels better coming from you than it does from somebody else. If you, well, we're gonna get there. If you had a baby on somebody, it feels better coming from you than somebody else. Okay? Whatever it is, if you about to get married, I'm hearing, Charlie, you're getting me scared. Scary, 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 scary. Listen, I told y'all in my previous videos, y'all are making big moves. You said you was ghost watching just now, but I was like, let me come in. Bree, welcome to the board. Bree said I was ghost watching. Bree, come sit in, babes. Let's have a cigar. Because, y'all, I just want to say, you got 3 days, and Spirit is saying 3 weeks. I'm hearing to clear this. I don't know if it's you clearing it out, bringing it to the light. But I'm just getting like something is for you to shine bright. All of this is for you to shine bright. So we gonna keep going.
I confess it's been going on so long. Hold on,
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit.
To know that everything that I've been doing, and I want you to know that if I could turn back the hands of time and start all over, I would.
Apologize.
Everything being all bad, baby, everything will be all good. I don't wanna lose you, but I know what I'm telling you ain't gonna make you wanna stay.
So somebody, if you were about to have a conversation with somebody could be about to like beat around the bush, or you could, if you were the person that's about to tell somebody the truth, I want to give y'all some advice. Okay? Hi, Nash. Hi, goddess. Look at me over here trying to avoid shit. Robot. I feel like rip it out. Say it with your chest. Anytime I have to have a difficult conversation in real life, y'all, in real life, I lead with something good. Good being anything. You look good today. Hey, how you doing? I soften it. I'm like, everything's good. And then I deliver the terrible news. Whatever it is, I always start good, okay? For some reason, if you have to be the one that's confessing or delivering bad news, start good and then rip it out. Don't just be like, I cheated. Like, I need y'all to just be like, you know, hey, babe, how you doing today? I'm sorry. Hey, babe, how you doing today? You doing good? Okay. How's your mama doing? Is she alright? Alright. You know, so you remember, can we have a real conversation? Like, what's your energy like today? Like, is you okay? And by that time, they gonna know that you fishing for shit. So by the second or third time, just be like, well, I want to have a serious conversation with you. And I don't want you to be upset. I don't want to feel like I'm neglecting your feelings. I don't want to feel like, but I just want to be honest about something. So you remember when such and such, and then you lay that shit out. Now, I'm not saying say this shit with a smile, because y'all, you will get slapped. Okay, baby steps first, Mirror. Baby steps worse. Okay. Now, what I will say, because I'm saying this with a straight face, y'all, one of my coping mechanisms when I get nervous, I start laughing, I start smiling. Like, I can't keep a serious look on my face to save anybody. I'm flying, unless I'm upset, unless I'm angry, you know, a little angry. But for the most part, like, when I'm nervous, I will start laughing. So, if you have that coping mechanism, you chill out on your laughing, because I don't want them to think you're joking if you're revealing the truth to them, but I also don't want you to like neglect their feelings. Like, you know, be serious, you know? Okay, let's keep going. Hi, Misha. Hi, Lucy.
I know today is the day that I end all the line and the plan and the bullshit.
He said, I know today is the day that I end all that lying and the playing and the bullshit, girl. So, baby, if this is you, it's time to end all the lying. Now, if this is a them thing, you send this video over. When I upload this video, you send it over to their ass. But if this is a y'all thing, and y'all is Mrs. I don't tell nobody, I keep it up in the closet, I ain't saying shh, and I mean shh, I feel like this is the day you need to get it off your chest. Because he goes on to say, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, but I can no longer walk around with this stress on my chest. So I feel like if anything that you need to confess in this time, and y'all, this don't gotta be cheating per se. Usher talking about cheating. Libra energy on the board. But it could be you confessing like, I'm moving. I still got a groove back. I'm getting married. Like, I'm going to Jamaica. Like, this could be something like, I do feel like it is a big move for you. Okay, I will say that. But yeah. Okay, let's keep going. And he said, everything that I've been doing, he said that. I ain't say it was all bad. So anyway, okay, is there anything else? He just wants to confess. Okay, he goes into the oohs and the ahs and stuff like that. Okay. Now, I want to get into confessions part 2. Can I get into confessions part 2 now, Spirit? They said, go on, you may continue. Now, it gets worse. Because this is the song I thought we were starting with, y'all. This is the song I thought that we were starting with. But I'm going to be honest, because I was listening to this in the car and I was just like, well, in Confessions 1, he said that, like, it was his ex-girlfriend. And then in Confessions 2, he says that he's having a baby by a girl he barely even knows. So is it an ex-girlfriend or is it a girl he doesn't know? I don't know. Listen, I feel like if you are telling a confession, tell the whole fucking truth. Don't tell half lies. Don't minimize nothing. You face your truth. You face, if you are watching me right now, you face your truth. You stand in that motherfucker, okay? You stand in it, okay? Jenny said, what if I gotta tell someone that their past loved one keeps coming in my dream? That's a good question. See, confessions ain't all that bad. See? It ain't all that bad. And my grandfather's birthday is on the time. So 205, Aquarius is welcome to the board. If you gotta tell somebody that they passed over loved ones coming in your dream, relay the message. Whenever they pop up in my dreams, I just be like, hey, listen, I seen such and such, and they was doing this in my dream. And if they are saying a specific thing that they want me to report back to that person or those people or those things, it's usually because either they're not receptive or they're not remembering their dreams or they're not having dreams. And so I just be like, hey, this person came in my dream, and all my family knows I'm spiritual. All my friends, people I'm with, like, they know I'm spiritual. So if they scared, they gonna be scared. But for the most part, like, if you just lost a passed over loved one, or if you have a family member that just lost somebody or friends, you will find that they're more receptive to hear that, surprisingly. Okay, the reason why is because they're finding they need some type of message or some type of thing to cope with. And so I just feel like just say what happened in your dream. And if there's a specific message, relay the message, okay? Okay. Now let's get into confessions. See, I told y'all this ain't all about cheating. Hi, Mila. Misha, you say it's your birthday? Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Baby, I do 80% off on my birthday reading. So if you want one, book on the website. Okay, y'all, let's get back into the song. Sorry. Okay. We're gonna fast forward.
These are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I can say, my chick on the side says she got one on the way. These are my
Alright. So if you got somebody pregnant, to my masculines, or if somebody got you pregnant, Jenny, you are welcome. If somebody got you pregnant, maybe you need to confess up on your situation. Okay? Now, we gonna get there. Let's keep going.
and I'm thrown and I don't know what to do. I guess I gotta keep part 2 of my confession. If I'm gonna tell it, then I gotta tell it all. Damn near cried when I got that phone call. I'm so low, I don't know what to do but to
All right, now if you are in this situation, I want to break it down into a few different sections. If you are a person and you're about to have a baby by somebody you barely know, okay? What would you do for a contact bar? I gotta make it a little bit fun. I gotta make it a little bit juicy. I gotta make it a little razzle dazzle because some of y'all nervous systems have been knocked the fuck out, okay? So I'm gonna try to cheer you up as much as I can. Here's the pros. The pros to you about to have a baby is you can have a baby. The pros to you, because hear me out. The pros, early, how we doing, baby? The pros is you can name your baby whatever you want to. You could go, you can name them Alberta. The pros is, Spirit is blessing you with life, about to give you a little mini you. The blessings is, this is just the gift that keeps on giving. Congratulations. You have won. Okay? Hi. Erlene said, wait a minute, bitch. She said, I just got here. I didn't know we was talking about pregnancy. We're talking about pregnancy, okay? To my masculines, you can produce. Maybe it wasn't with your ex. But guess what? Congratulations. You are an elite employee. You shot the club up. The club was shot up not in a bad way, in a good way. And now you can get people pregnant. I do have a funny sense of humor, y'all, when it does come to spiritual babies, because spiritual babies don't just choose anybody. They know who they want for their daddy and their mama. Okay? So, and I know some of y'all is gonna be like, but Charlie, I don't want to be a baby mama or a baby daddy. Listen, if it make you feel better, you can definitely tell people like, listen, I went to IVF and I got shot up. Let me be careful with my words. I went to IVF. I should just said we ain't lying. The point of the matter is that if you don't have to be a single mother, a single father, you don't have to do it by self. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. That's the pros. The cons is, well, if you having a baby like somebody by Usher or somebody like Usher, and he just got a whole bunch of baggage and shit, or you got the baggage, I just feel like, but don't fight nobody. Okay? Let them reveal to the person, to their family, how they want to do it. You stay in your lane. Protect your peace. Okay? Lucy said she in menopause, and I heard that. Lucy, I don't know if you were in the beginning of my video when I said, listen, either this could be what you are currently going through or what you've previously been through and it's just time to clean this shit up, or this is just for shits and giggles and you just cracking up and you're watching me. Hi Avenue. Bree said literally do nothing. They always reveal who they are. Okay? Alright. You said as did baby number 1. Alright, let's keep going.
This gonna be the hardest thing I think I ever had to do. Got me talking to myself, asking how I'm gonna tell you about that shit.
So Now you could be talking to yourself if it's on you to reveal this truth to somebody. You could be like, okay, listen, we're gonna rehearse. Okay. And we just did that whole rehearsal scene. Y'all see me. We're gonna line it up being nice. Alright? Then we're gonna tell the truth. Hi, 99. We're gonna line it up. We're gonna be nice. And then we're gonna tell the truth. The whole truth. Not two truths.
Told y'all I was creeping with. Say she's 3 months pregnant and she's keeping it. The first thing that came to mind was you. Second thing was, how do I know if it's mine and is it true? Third thing was me wishing that I never did what I did. How I ain't ready for no kid and bye-bye to a relationship.
Now, here's what I'll pause it at, okay? If you got pregnant by somebody you barely knew, okay? Or a friend that was barely a friend, because that counts. I feel like my advice to you, mamajito, Vinegar, because we need to talk, okay? Because I'm going to keep it light, because I feel like y'all nervous systems have been thrown off, and I got to make this shit funny for you. I'm going to give you the pros and the cons. The pros are, you are not that invested into this person. The pros are, you are so not invested into that person. So even if you find out what they got going on behind the scenes, you can detach yourself from their reality. You are an elite employee. You just had a baby. That's it. You do not have to emotionally fall in love with these people and gotta do houses with these people. That does not make you, like, it's not a broken home if your baby got a stepdaddy. Okay, I will say it just like that, or a stepmommy. Not a broken house. If somebody, you found out somebody was cheating on somebody else, that is not your business. That is for them to feel. Now, if you was the one that was cheating, right? And you found out that he was creeping, all right? Protect your peace. Leave him. Ta-da! That's it. That's all I got for you. Keep going.
I said all I can say, my chick on the side. She got one on the way, so my confession. Man, I'm thrown and I don't know what to do now. I guess I gotta give all to my confession. If I'm gonna tell it, then I gotta tell it all. Damn, they cried when I got that phone call. I'm so I don't know what to do. What to give all to my confession. I'm supposed to be trying to figure out when, what, and how I'm gonna let this come out of my mouth. Said it ain't gonna be easy, but I need to stop thinking, contemplating, be a man and get it over with.
I do want to say, whatever it is you need to reveal, whatever it is that you need to confess, get it over with. What did Future say? Scorpio, welcome to the board. 214 Aquarius energy, welcome to the board. Libras, all y'all, welcome to the board. Here's what I'll say. Stop putting the shit off, get it over it. Future said, fuck that, go fuck that, get it over with. And I know he was talking about just go do what you need to do and get over it. A sexing on a late night mean that much to you. My love don't mean that much to you. Fucking these men too. That's a monster song. I'm gonna be honest. If you are the woman or the man in this situation and you feel like you were betrayed by your person, they might be trying to get you to go get your lick back and then still be with them. Okay, and it's all your choice. It's up to you if you want to participate in it. Okay. I'm just giving you views, perspectives. Okay. Nine said a broken home can be fixed by a random person. By Jesus. Okay, sorry.
To her face, she opened up the door and didn't want to come near me. I said, "What's up, baby? Please hear my confession."
I don't know if this conversation would be better in person or on the phone. I guess it just depends on what person you have did wrong, you know, because I don't want y'all getting slapped in your face, getting spit in your face, because let me think about this. If I was on the other end and I was with somebody for approximately however long I was with them. And then they turned around and they were just like, hey, yeah, by the way, I got a baby on the way. And she's keeping it. And I do love you. I do. What would you do? What would Jesus do? If I didn't have kids with that person, I would leave the person. Because I can't trust you. You had a baby on me. You was creeping. I would have left. If I didn't have kids with that person, would have left. If I had kids with that person, depending on how the rest of that relationship was going, because sometimes you do shit for your kids, but sometimes I think sometimes kids is better off in a separated house home co-parenting. Okay, so it depends on my feelings there. If I was married, same. Yeah. Okay, keep going. That's Charlie's advice. You said your ex broke up with you and told. Melissa, come here. You said your ex broke up with you and then told you over the phone that he was about to have a baby? Now, Melissa, let me tell you something, babe. Let me tell you something. Okay? And I'm going to give you a whole new perspective because Charlie's feelings is out of it. And if I place myself in your feelings, I know I would be a raging bitch. I would be mad as shit. I would be infuriated. But Charlie is not in your situation.